¿Será que sale bien? Sí, sí sale bien. Masacre en Texas. Primero, ¿qué asesino? Pues no estaban en el juego. In the game.
Reloading.
En el juego. ¿Será que se gana?
Domination.
Vamos a probar con la...
Capture the objectives. Enemy taking A. We're capturing C.
No, ya salí yo, man.
Enemy has Alpha.
Voy a
We captured Charlie. Enemy taking B.
No controlo bien ya.
Enemy has B. Be advised, hostile Predator
Sí,
missile
claro.
inbound. Hostiles jamming our radar. Enemy UAV spotted. Destroyed enemy's UAV. Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted. Destroyed enemy's UAV. We're capturing Bravo.
No, vámonos, chicos.
Grenade.
Destroy enemy's counter UAV.
Enemy down. 敵と接触。フラグを使う。
We're capturing B. Hostile Predator missile inbound. UAV online.
Shit.
グレネード。
Friendly hunter-killer drone has been destroyed.
敵を捕らえた。
Ay, jue.
グレネードを使う。
We're capturing Bravo.
敵と接触。
UAV online.
Una puta de la chica. Quiero ver.
We captured B.
No, acá no.
Friendly Predator missile inbound. We're capturing A like this mission. Counter UAV up. They're blind.
敵を捕らえ
Our UAV has been destroyed. Our counter UAV has been destroyed. Our UAV has been destroyed.
敵と接触。エネミーダウン。敵と交戦する。撃たれた。
No. Sí, te me agarras. Sí.
敵
We lost that round, but it's not over yet.
Lo veo.
Ready up.
I don't see. Cambiamos arma.
Capture the objectives. Enemy taking C. We're capturing Alpha. Captured Alpha. Enemy has Charlie. Enemy shot mark.
Enemy down!
Hostile hunter-killer drone. Enemy taking Bravo. Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted.
No mames.
UAV online. Enemy has Bravo. Be advised. Hostile Predator missile inbound.
Estos quedan todo bien. Dos muertos.
Grenade out!
Enemy UAV spotted. Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted. The enemy is jamming our radar. Be advised, hostile hunter-killer drone inbound. Destroy enemy's counter UAV.
Volver esa gente ahí.
Hostile Predator missile inbound.
Qué asco. Estoy dando y no muere.
Enemy airstrike incoming. Be careful.
援護して
Es que me mata a otro.
グレネードを使う
We're capturing B. UAV online. Get up, team. Hunter-killer drone deployed.
敵を捕らえた
UAV recon ready for deployment. We're losing this fight.
敵を捕らえた負傷した
Ready to jam.
Vamos, capturen, viejo, que no capturen.
Counter UAV is
Está,
up.
nadie
Good work.
capturó, güey.
フラグを
Our counter UAV has been
敵と接触
destroyed.
ダウンターゲットを捉えた
No mames. ¿Cómo spamean balas las gente? Me quitan rauto para cuando la gente me cae con Holger o
Defeated. Don't let this happen again.
¿Y esta piedra veo que? ¿Quién salió, viejo? ¿Ala? No. Summit. Summit.
Yo pero lo pasa al medio, boludo, que loco.
No, está difícil, boludo.
Difícil, boludo.
Yo estaba usando cosa. ¿Cómo se llama la chopper? No podía probar su fusil, G. No podía hacer nada, boludo. Eso fue en la segunda mitad, pero me cambié rápido a la chopper otra vez.
Sí, boludo.
Mira, pues esta
Hard
gente
point,
full
hard point.
cold, boludo.
Mira arriba, boludo.
Ya.
Hard point identified. We tied for the lead. Close. Fight harder.
Grenade out.
Hard point contested. Hard down.
Cara, no mueres.
¿Cómo tan malas pero hay una Z en mi cabeza siempre, boludo?
Hard point
Qué mentira, boludo.
enemy UAV spotted.
撃たれた
Hard point is ours.
Ay, tú la dices
Hard
más
point
abajo,
locked
boludo.
down.
Muerto.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. It's too close. Fight harder. Hard point contested. We've taken the lead. Hard point contested.
ターゲットを捉えた敵と
Ah, oscuro está uno.
Hostiles have the
Ah,
hard
mierda.
point.
Top.
Tied for the lead.
Queda nada verde, boludo. Yo te verde.
Oscuro otro.
Hard point contested.
グレネードを使う
Hard point identified.
Ah,
Capture
man,
the
por
objective.
oscura hay dos, boludo. ¡Rache! ¡10-1! ¡Ay, qué puta! ¿Qué onda, tío?
Hard point contested. Hard point is ours. UAV online. Hard point contested. It's too close. Fight harder. Hard point contested. We've taken the lead. Hard
Aceptamos
point
acá.
contested.
Ay, no vienen dos,
Friendly
boludo.
killer drone deployed. Hard point lost. Tied for the lead. UAV recon standing by. Repeat. UAV recon is standing by.
No puede ser, boludo.
ターゲットを捉え
Ready to jam UAV.
た援護して敵を捉えた
Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. Hard point
Arriba
locked
dos,
down.
top dos.
Hard point contested. Counter UAV is up. Good work.
フラグを使う
Hard point
¿Cuánto?
contested.
No, ¿para qué rotarme no siento,
Hard
boludo?
point contested. Hard point is
There you go.
ours. Hard point contested. Hard point lost.
queda
UAV
atrás?
online.
Venimos otra, boludo. Por el tema de nieve,
Counter
man.
UAV has been
Tienen
destroyed.
por varios.
Hard point identified. Capture the objective.
敵と交
Muerto.
Hard point locked down.
Que uno una cura media y que le vaya.
Yo estoy en el fondo, boludo.
Yo estoy acá en de ancla.
Mira, lo malo es que era yo, mira ese negro ahí.
ターゲットを捉え
Verde, tengo uno en verde.
た敵と接触
No me mata, con toro, está con toro.
Hard point is
Hunter,
ours. Hard point contested.
Está viniendo por...
Capture the hard point.
敵と交戦
Sí, perdimos, boludo.
Ah, entró con toro, boludo.
ターゲットを捉えた撃たれた
Hard
Mátale a la de arriba, esa.
Ya.
Pobre, está ahí por...
Siguiente punto.
Hay que rotarlo, me siento.
Hard point
Sí, no me-
contested. Hard point
O
lost.
sea, Verón, que tengo que estudiar yo los términos, boludo, de la zona del mapa, boludo.
Dale, dale. Ya, fuera.
Yo no sé, boludo, los términos que...
Capture the
Algunos que otros nomás sé.
Vienen por nieve.
敵
It's
と
up team. Enemy
¿Cuántos
UAV
son?
spotted.
Mato
Hard
uno.
point is ours.
Medio no, boludo.
Friendly airstrike incoming.
Otro.
It's too close.
Hijo de
Fight
puta.
harder.
Por
Por el spawn, sí, por el... No, dos son.
¿Cuántos no?
Muerto el otro.
Rojo y contenedor.
No, bueno.
Contenedor,
Ah, bueno.
contenedor hay uno.
Hard point contested.
Vengan dos, boludo.
Hostiles
Dos.
have the hard
No, en
point.
top.
Va uno en
Como
spawn.
pene, boludo.
エネミーダウン
Muerto spawn. Entra, yo, pues.
Qué bola que hay, boludo. Arriba de uno, boludo.
Muerto ese de arriba.
Ready to jam.
Uno va por medio. Uno va por principal, boludo, de top.
敵と交戦する
Next Says one Goliath is ready.
Man, le disparo yo primero,
goleada,
güey,
tengo
y
goleada.
mata otra vez. Impresionante. Vamos a entrar para el otro, boludo. Para el tercero, boludo.
Counter UAV up. Blind.
Mira, Corey están ahí, boludo.
¿Dónde?
ターゲットを捉えた
En el spawn, en el spawn, en el punto.
Arriba, top 2
Muerto.
Ah, la pinta.
Se me lagueó el juego, no sé por qué.
No, man, no está cubriendo ahí, boludo.
フラグを使う
No, soy centro.
Contested.
ターゲットを
Hardpoint is ours.
敵と接触
Hardpoint contested. Enemy UAV spotted.
Yo cubro conector.
No, peleo, ¿no?
Online.
Bueno, me corto.
Hardpoint contested.
Muerto.
UAV recon.
Esta es cara de toro, boludo.
UAV recon is standing by. Ready to jam enemy UAV.
Por eso.
Counter UAV is up. Good work.
Ah, no,
Hardpoint
principal
lost.
uno.
Hardpoint
2, 3,
contested.
3,
敵と接触
Dale arriba.
Hardpoint will capture the objective.
Siguiéndome.
敵と交戦
Hijo de puta.
敵と接触
Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested.
No, ¿por dónde, boludo? Estaba viniendo con color.
Hardpoint
Conector.
contested. Hardpoint contested.
Prácticamente.
Hardpoint lost.
Faltó top 1. Una hembra. Ah, está acostado, boludo, en el punto, boludo.
Ah, top.
Carrincito ese.
Hardpoint contested. Eyes have
De
the
punto más vengan.
Voy a tirar mi
Siente,
goleada acá.
Vamos, ella es tu goleada, boludo. No, no tenemos respawn.
hardpoint.
No, yo ya tiré mi goleada.
Sí tenemos.
One Goliath is landing.
No, me comieron ahí. Ah.
Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. Drone. Hardpoint contested.
Viene.
Cubran a ancla, necesito una ancla.
Tied to the lead.
Quédate ahí,
Online.
Mira,
Hardpoint contested.
Tengo uno.
no, todo eso.
Keep on them. We're winning this one.
Todo le detrás.
Víctima. Te muevo la tata.
No, viene por la jala por nieve.
Says one Goliath is Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint contested.
No, boludo, y entraron
Corre,
toditos, boludo.
Friendly hunter killer drone deployed.
No tenemos respawn, boludo. Yo hasta mi operador, man.
Ah.
It's too close. Fight harder.
¡Oh, tocadísimo en el punto! Por favor.
Oh,
We lost the lead.
ターゲットを捉えた
no, ya.
UAV spotted. UAV
敵と交戦する
Aguántame.
Ah. No puedo
No, ahí
aguantar.
no, loco.
Estaban dos, boludo.
Como un rata puta, boludo.
Es que a mí no me tiraban trophy, boludo. Que no, boludo, porque no aguanté, no.
Target in sight
Bananín congelado, segundo, Alguien ha tenido el error de autorización. ¿Qué?
Mission failed. We'll
¿Qué
get him next
significa todo
time.
eso?
Ni IR.
No, cada un personaje comentó eso.
No.
Va-
Boludo, qué
Segundo, pero
puta, no, boludo.
alguien ha tenido el error de autorización. No sé, man.
La CBR me revienta a mí, boludo. No le ponía a nadie frente ni nada, boludo. Qué puta.
A mí una de lo que me ganó hoy. Yo
Boludo,
estaba-
uno se está quemando como lo todo, boludo. Le disparé primero y me mató Ramiro otra vez, boludo. Qué puta. ¿Qué era, hermana?
Los cacks.
Tendrá la gente que no puede entrar, vos.
Ojo, Joffer, ahí está el que te reemplazó.
¿Mm?
Hardpoint.
Ahí está el que te reemplazó. Joser.
Hardpoint
Se pasa el equipo
identified.
contrario ahora.
It's too close. Fight harder.
グレネードを使う
Está arriba, está arriba.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Ahora sí.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Lost the lead. Hardpoint is ours.
No, está ahí en el heavy ese, boludo, del container.
Heads up. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Puta, boludo.
Hostile predator missile inbound.
Porque es malo, o sea, sin la mierda eso. Ya piró, boludo, qué puta. Con medio.
Hardpoint locked down.
Ya nomás
Otro
el
punto, otro
respawn,
punto.
ese por medio mata, boludo.
Enemy UAV spotted. Enemy shock RC contested. UAV online. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective. UAV has been destroyed. Hardpoint is ours.
マガジンを変える援護して
Chimin, boludo, mi cabeza no se rompe ni cómo. Sigue por larga.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. UAV recon standing by. Repeat. UAV
madre,
recon is standing by. UAV
Ahí está.
online.
Primero, boludo.
フラグを使う
Por la espalda, what? Respawnado en la espalda.
グレネード
Son 4 en el punto.
Una muralla.
Puta, ese tema de la joder, será un poco era giro, boludo.
Encima usan colmena, boludo. No puedes usar colmena, boludo. Qué puta.
It's up to you. Enemy UAV spotted. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective.
Con medio. Ya,
Hola,
no
ma.
hay gente.
Enemy contact.
Enemy shock RC is
Ok.
coming.
Sí. Estoy bien.
Enemy
A mi
UAV
costado.
spotted.
Pero-
Hardpoint locked down.
Estoy bien, pero-
Y uno por arriba.
Nada más, no, ni lo rojo, se lo lado, sí, no la super mierda.
Grenade out.
Hardpoint lost.
Está arriba en
Have
container.
Ah, arriba hay uno contento ya.
Hace rápido ya me matan, hace bola ya, boludo.
Hardpoint is
Me caen,
ours.
boludo. Sí, ya no veo.
¿Dónde ves, pero de tener balón? Un tempo lo que se quedó pescado, boludo.
Ese para mí que entró recién, boludo.
No, ese estaba loco nosotros, boludo.
Hardpoint identified. UAV recon ready for deployment.
Muerto 3 en el
It's up,
punto.
team. Enemy UAV spotted. Enemy
Qué
shock
caitelo se
RC
quedó,
is
boludo.
locked down.
No,
Ready
no.
to deploy UAV. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Por medio, por medio.
Ah, me mata. Entraban por la espalda de madera.
UAV online. Counter UAV up.
Estaba por golear encima.
Hardpoint. Enemy shock RC is coming. Friendly hunter killer drone UAV has been destroyed.
No puede ser, boludo. Está todo eso ahí.
負傷した
Ah,
Ah,
se
por la
inyectan
espalda,
esa
no.
porquería.
Me hizo tibar, hijo de mí. El de la skin verde.
Oh. Ay, no sé, ya están ya por el siguiente spawn, boludo.
No,
Hardpoint
ターゲッ
lost.
トを捉えた
todos estábamos. No, coche. Dame acá, pero.
反応ダウン
Por la
グ
espalda.
レネー
uno.
ド
Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective. Hardpoint Hardpoint locked down. UAV online.
Bola que es, será.
La espalda, tipi.
Caña, me
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Ya tanto,
Enemy UAV spotted. Our UAV is destroyed. Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted. Hardpoint is ours. Be advised, hostile hunter-killer drone inbound.
No, para mi espalda, boludo, ¿cómo?
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Pues ya no fue compañero de arruinado y te ya.
Enemy UAV spotted. Hardpoint locked down. Be advised, hostile predators inbound.
Ah, la espalda viene todo.
UAV online. Hunter-killer drone on standby. Hunter-killer drone deployed.
Puta, boludo, la joler mítica, como veis.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contest ours. Capture the objective. Hardpoint contested.
Punto.
Capture the objective.
フラグを使う
Ya, ya, ya.
Hardpoint is ours.
Puta bola.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. It's empty. Bring it up. UAV spotted.
Está en la esquinita, está en la esquinita. No, pues se ve el más.
Hardpoint locked
Muerto,
down.
Era
muerto.
pobre,
Era
no, bola.
otro, boludo. Yo con error hice, sí,
Menos
es cierto,
otro.
escuché eso de que está...
Enemy UAV spotted.
La gente no está pudiendo entrar.
Así, Andito, coordinar el punto.
Le
No
saco.
te preocupes.
Andame ya, bola. Ya piro.
Che, la gente tiene errores, ¿verdad? Sí, a muchos también me dijeron eso. De que no están pudiendo entrar.
Priority tasking failure. Return to base.
Reportando, 2 personas salieron.
¿Legal o no?
Sí. Por eso tiene 3 kills nomás y 8 el otro.
¿Qué es eso?
¿Alguien sabe por qué el error? Se bugueó el juego seguramente o algo así. Ya pasó ya eso una vez, ¿verdad? De que el
Varias
juego...
veces ya pasó.
¿Viste? De que te sale ese error y no puedo entrar.
Sí, varias veces ya pasó ya eso. No me acuerdo si fue esta temporada o la anterior temporada, cuando se actualizó. Pasó muchísimo eso.
Hay que esperar que la gente de Activision ahí, ¿sabes qué? Vamos a solucionar. Buki. Love Dice.
Hardpoint.
Dos sniper. Dos sniper.
Ya.
3 luego somos los.
Hardpoint identified. It's too close. Fight harder. Hostiles have captured the
Me dejan
hardpoint.
subir, me dejan subir.
Por... Ahí está.
En trailer hay gente.
Trailer. Sí, sí.
Enemy down.
Sí, hay uno.
Hardpoint locked
No,
down.
no meta la
Lost the
vida.
lead.
Barrel. No, man, por metal. Va por el medio del metal.
Hardpoint lost. UAV recon standing by. Repeat, UAV recon is standing
Ya,
by.
tío, lo.
Online.
Corre donde mira petado, boludo, el del punto no le estaba viendo, vos.
Contact with enemy.
Hardpoint is ours. Care
You're
package
okay.
on standby. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective. UAV recon standing by. Repeat, UAV
Contact
recon
with enemy.
standing by.
Man,
Reloading.
por. Está acostada ahí por trocaste, boludo.
Hostiles have a hard lost.
Frag out.
Heads up team. Enemy
puta
UAV
esa.
spotted.
Le están jugando a mí.
Man, a ver. ¿Cómo matas?
No. Qué asco que la chaval.
Por-
Puta, boludo.
Tenemos una FK, boludo. ¿Ya?
Mira,
Gente
boludo.
típico. Gente típico le dan de
cosa,
esa.
la cosa está quietísima, boludo. Tengo vitulo, perro.
VTOL awaiting orders.
No,
Destroyed enemy UAV.
man, mental.
Enemy down.
Enemy down.
Hardpoint
Puño.
locked down.
No, ya está en trailer, boludo.
Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective.
Muerto los dos en trailer.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint is ours.
Pero,
Recon ready for deployment. UAV online. Hunter killer drone.
Entran.
Corto ahí por. Está por el área de boludo. Está por la bomba. Por baño.
Friendly hunter killer drone deployed. Counter UAV up. UAV is line. Work.
Contact
Our
with
UAV
enemy.
has been destroyed. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective. Hardpoint locked down is ours.
Por baño y no, boludo. Por baño te lo eché yo.
Hardpoint contested.
Enemy.
Filo.
UAV recon
Otro baño.
standing by. UAV recon is standing by. Care package awaiting orders. UAV online.
Como la aparece con nosotros.
No.
Hardpoint.
No se murió, boludo. Hija de puta, man. Qué cheta que tiene.
Hardpoint is ours.
Tuvieron la
Contested.
parte de arriba de madera.
Se está en baños uno.
Hardpoint
Donde que está.
contested.
No me dio.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
VTOL inbound.
Down.
Metal arriba está uno. Subiendo
Hardpoint
fire.
locked. Capture the objective. Destroyed. Hunter killer drone deployed.
Hijo de puta. Me quita ahí su garra, boludo.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
La puta, se me está matando Tito ahí por
Hardpoint
metal.
is ours.
En medio están en medio.
Nada más, sí, me dio.
Enemy UAV spotted.
¿Dónde me?
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Friendly drone in the air.
La de la M3 se me hacía romper, boludo.
Shock RC cover lead.
Está en torre uno.
Destroyed enemy's UAV.
No.
Destroyed enemy's
Sí, no me
UAV.
da.
Enemy UAV spotted.
Se tiró de torre.
Enemy contact. Target down. Target's in sight.
Capture the objective.
Bola de PP19, ¿verdad?
UAV recon ready for deployment.
Ah, entra principal, bien. Tienen túnel, túnel,
UAV
túnel.
online.
Sí, bro, pero...
Bye.
Encima.
Que no descubrimos.
¿Cuál es eso?
Missile inbound.
Están por trailer, por trailer.
Hardpoint contested.
No te falta.
UAV recon standing by. Repeat. UAV recon is standing by. Objective almost complete. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Bien, rápido, no.
Por trailer, viene por trailer.
Ay, nada más me matan por túnel.
Care package on standby.
Muerto todos.
Locked down. Hardpoint contested.
Ah, me matan.
XS-1 Goliath is ready. Hardpoint
Tengo
locked
olvidado,
down.
tengo olvidado.
Hardpoint contested.
Aguanta
UAV
nomás.
online. Hardpoint
Tocadísimo,
contested.
boludo, por la área. Por túnel van a ir.
Está.
Me salió el error de 5B100. ¿Alguien sabe algo? No sé, con el error de actividad.
Digo, hasta eso.
Muchos son los que le están saliendo ese error. A todos, muchos, no solo pocos. Yo ya entré hace rato y ya por eso es lo que no me afectó. Pero a partir de cierto horario es que
Just another day. Good job.
está creando ese problema. A partir de cierto horario. Creo que hace una hora atrás por ahí empezó todo.
Por ahí, boludo.
De ver dónde escribí con router, boludo.
Ah. ¿Qué te digo?
No tiene computadora ahora ahí. Le voy a llevar mi computadora para que me rutee.
¿Legal? ¿O te dijo qué te dijo? ¿Te dijo Cipio?
Sí, me dijo, la próxima semana me va a avisar cuando esté libre, me dijo.
Ojo, está lindo la
Puta
manta
hora.
esta.
Espera, que no te escuché, boludo. ¿Qué pasó la próxima semana qué?
La próxima semana cuando esté libre ahí me va a avisar, me dijo.
Ya te. ¿Qué onda? No. Bruta, hey.
Brutal.
Y se les citó gol. Pero no te dije, pero tipo algo así de quién sos o algo así. ¿Quién sos?
Me dijo nada más quién le dio mi número, no sé qué puta me dijo, ¿verdad? Y dije, no le dije.
No.
Hardpoint identified.
Pero bueno, luego no te rolo.
We tied for the lead. Fight harder.
Yo quiero probar sniper, hay otro sniper en nuestro equipo. Qué asco.
Hardpoint lockdown is ours. Hardpoint
Ay, nada por principal uno. Ahí por estatua.
Hardpoint lockdown.
Todos.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested.
No comieron el spawn, boludo.
Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested.
No, man, por mi
Hardpoint
espalda,
lost.
man.
Capaz, pero vamos porque llamó un compañero.
UAV online.
Estoy acá en el spawn, boludo. Ya miró ya segundo.
Dale, dale.
ターゲットダウン
Hardpoint lockdown is ours.
Ahí el mapa.
No, ya
Me
entiendo.
gusta tipi.
Pero
No.
me dio ser la imagen de Pachi que envió, boludo. Tipo. Qué loco.
Hardpoint identified.
Bachi?
Capture the objective. Capture
Sí, en el grupo.
フラグを使う
Que está tomado otra vez ese borracho, boludo.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint is ours. Our UAV
Dalo,
has been
murió.
destroyed.
Se dio toda la vuelta de...
No, dos ya están acá, boludo.
¿Ah?
Hostiles have captured the hard.
Pobre, me mató el templario, boludo.
Ah, dos están, dos.
ターゲットダウン
Mira dónde están.
No, pero vamos.
Hostiles have
Qué
the hard
gordo.
point. Enemy UAV spotted. UAV spotted. Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted. Lost the lead.
Está en el coche rojo, boludo.
撃たれた
Siguiente
Hardpoint
punto
locked
vaya.
down. Hardpoint contested.
Estoy ganando con mi
Hunter
mierda.
killer drone
Dale,
ready
cabrón.
for deployment.
Sí, no me mande.
Too close. Fight hard. Tied for the hardpoint contested. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
ターゲットを捉えた
Hunter killer drone identified. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective.
Ya hay gente en el siguiente.
On tap.
Nah, está uno por la bandería.
Bola estaba ahí, son boludo.
敵と接触撃たれた
Ese era venido todito por el boludo.
グレネードを使う
¿No se murió? Como este juego de mierda, boludo.
Puta será. Que viene
Hostiles have the
otro.
hardpoint.
Enemy contact.
Como 3 por puente, boludo.
Pipi.
Be advised. Hostile predator missile inbound.
Nah.
Puta boludo.
Un C4
Sablo, morirle puente, boludo.
Destroy enemy stealth chopper.
Segundo bien.
Destroyed enemy's UAV. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective.
Está. Uno ya sabe.
Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint lost.
Corre con garra.
No, man.
Enemy's
Cornero.
advanced UAV is online. Hostile hunter
Ay,
killer drone is
John.
inbound. Enemy UAV spotted. Be careful.
Está boludo, no puedo hacer nada, será.
Tranquila ahora.
Vamos, boludo. Mira, que te han avanzado peor, boludo. Por un deseo, no. Hija de
Mato uno, me revientan dos,
contra-
boludo.
Puta, va épico tiene su LK.
Su Bison boludo, demasiado bola ya.
Hostile predator missile inbound. Enemy UAV spotted. Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. Destroyed enemy's UAV. Enemy UAV enemy shock RC is coming. Capture the objective. Destroyed enemy's UAV.
Qué bola,
Tengo una ciela nada por el medio, boludo.
グレネード
No, bien.
Ay, la peor partida la mía.
Yo no me maté, boludo, qué vergüenza eso.
Taito. No, no piensa hacer eso, la neta. ¿Ah? Hostia, que me la fue el
Defeated.
punto.
Don't let
Que
this happen
me...
again.
Qué loco.
Loco.
Javier, hey, cerramos un
Quiero
poco
ir a-
el juego y volver a entrar, hey.
Dale.
Le ando a mirar a comer enseguida. Una partida más, ahora. Nada más. Pero no iba a cerrar, lo voy a dejar ahí abierto.
Yo el internet lo brazuca, boludo.
Snacks. ¿Será que es server?
Oye, anda, ya está entrando ya los perros.
Sí.
No.
Yo dejo ya con reta a Ana.
Domination.
Qué buen equipo contrario que tiene.
Boludo. Visión, ejecución en control, lo de traigo, lo
Capture
que
the objective.
cachapa.
Enemy
A mí
taking
me
C.
dejó entrar una vez y
We're
después ya
capturing
no.
A. Enemy
Pero-
has C.
¿Ah? ¿A quién?
We captured A.
Y traigo también control de edición, tu control de edición, ejecución, boludo.
Pues eso no estaba prohibido.
Siempre va a estar prohibido eso. Eso es loco. No, eco de mods, man.
No,
No sé dónde sacaron eso, boludo, que está prohibido hacer eso.
no, que es ni paso, me ligué desde...
Mira, te disparó. Yo te estaba cubriendo ahí.
Bravo.
el trailer, boludo. Me estaba mirando el tipo, boludo. Hola, hey. What?
We're capturing
En
C.
trailer ahí, no todavía.
Tírasela a los perros, o sea, como
Losing
fue.
Alpha.
ヘッドショット
We captured C. UAV online. We lost A. Our UAV has been destroyed. Enemy UAV shots coming.
Por metal está uno.
Our counter UAV has been destroyed.
ターゲットを捉えた
Muerto, muerto, muerto.
Eso le veo, ¿no?
Está ahí por metal. Con la manta.
UAV recon standing by.
No, tiene la manta.
UAV recon standing by. Ready to
No,
jam
tiene
enemy
abajo.
UAV. Capture Bravo.
Tenemos el
UAV
trailer.
online.
リロードす
¿Dónde
る
el trailer?
Counter UAV up. They're blind.
Por ahí. Madera, está la manta.
Our counter UAV has been destroyed.
Ah, viene de fire.
Mentira, boludo.
Ay, un toque.
Está a punto de caramelo, a punto de caramelo.
Muerto metal
We
abajo.
captured Bravo. Losing Bravo.
敵を捉え
Es larga.
¿Cuánto?
Bien.
グレネードを使う
No, entro por trailer por la espalda, boludo.
Target in sight.
Hijo de
It's
puta.
empty. Enemy UAV spotted.
Conmigo te la espalda, boludo.
We're almost there.
I'm fighting
Keep it
him.
up.
Agarren.
Enemy Shock RC is coming. We're capturing Alpha. Be advised. Hostile hunter killer drone inbound.
敵と交戦する
No, están en selva.
Captured Alpha.
Hijo de puta, boludo. A 5 metros, no sé qué estaba allá de su ticaca ese, boludo.
Está madera arriba.
No, van a agarrar, boludo.
Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted.
Llega.
Enemy Shock RC is capturing B. We're capturing A.
Y solo ando.
We captured Charlie.
Agarro.
We captured B. Keep on them. We're winning this one. UAV recon ready for deployment.
No tengo bala. Me envía ahí dos, boludo.
Counter UAV is up. Good work. Losing Bravo. We're capturing Alpha. UAV online.
Ah, va a pasar uno. Bien.
Down. I'm hurt.
Por metal, viene, boludo.
Our counter UAV has been destroyed. Friendly hunter killer drone deployed.
¿Por qué no dispara, tío?
Enemy's advanced UAV is online. Enemy UAV
Qué
spotted.
bobo que es, boludo. ¿Te la han lanzado?
Sí.
Qué imbécil.
Nice work. Ready for the next round.
Tiro cuando terminó. Se emocionó el tipo.
Me emocionó, será.
Capture the objectives. Counter UAV up. Blind. We're capturing C. We captured C. Enemy taking Alpha. Enemy has A. UAV online. We're capturing Bravo.
Agarro,
Qué puta, este snack, boludo. ¿Con qué pimpio juegas, será? Gran
We captured
puta, será.
Bravo. Repeat. UAV recon.
敵を捉えた
UAV has been destroyed. Counter UAV is up. Good work.
Metal por metal, viene.
Counter UAV has been destroyed. UAV online. Counter UAV
No, barril
up.
uno.
Blind.
Muerto.
Losing B. Losing Charlie.
敵を捉えた
Yo me va.
Van a
Our
pasar.
counter UAV has been destroyed.
Por ahí.
ターゲットダウン
Sí, lo que lo.
Ese.
Heads up. Good work. Capture A.
敵
Our counter
Pero va apretado
UAV has
esto.
been destroyed.
Está uno al lado.
タンゴダウン
Muerto.
UAV online.
No, pues.
Hijo de puta, boludo.
Friendly Predator missile inbound. Objective almost complete. Keep it up.
I don't like.
Losing C.
No, en C1, C1, C1.
We're capturing Alpha.
Todo muerto.
En eso ando.
UAV online. Captured A.
Ya.
Captured A.
Pobre, ¿de dónde mira? Mató la aniquiladora, boludo.
Hunter killer drone deployed.
Our counter UAV has been destroyed.
We lost Charlie. UAV
No,
recon
me
standing
sale.
by.
Había
Repeat,
uno.
UAV
Era-
recon is standing by.
Por fin no tengo un buen compañero, o sea.
Sí, legalmente.
Nice work. Well done.
Bueno, yo lo abandono momentáneamente.
Dame.
Ya.
Ya como un ratito.
No.
El directo. ¿Qué digo ahora? ¿Qué le pongo? Le voy a poner... Si no queremos cerrar. YouTube.
¿Con quién has venido, Sergio?
Pues con mi novia, que yo no...
Holding in ticket, Band
Oh, wow,
playing
yeah.
topside info,
Okay.
and Kings is going to try to reaggress this through mid-train. He may get an angle, depending on how he approaches this, towards Washi if he pops, but more so onto Band if he throws a shoulder through the staircase. Train's on the way. Kings a little bit pressured. Washi pops up, does find him on the rotation, and Luminosity get to map point.
Here we go. Beautiful response by Luminosity. I mean, Simplicity tried so hard in that round, but they were just so aggressive and not winning a lot of their gunfights early on. And now let's see what kind of push that Luminosity will have if we do see it. Again, an aggressive push coming in through mid and possibility of a B hit right now.
All but players actually run right by each other. Gets behind you through the smoke. Jesus through mid cross is able to take down another. So Vague first immediately countered back. Vague still holding on the ticket. Does provide opportunity for Luminosity to keep this play alive towards B, especially with Tectonic down towards monitors. Problem is they've lost the bomb in this play. Vague needs to make a choice. And well, the problem is he's going to be dealing with a lot of issues towards this B site, especially losing tech. You don't have elevator control. You don't have mid-ticket control. It's going to be some special gunfights to come through, and none of them will be allowed to. Well done by Blur to find the last 2 kills.
Great response coming in from Simplicity, just using their util to their advantage, knowing very well it'll be a fast B hit from LG. And now, slowly but surely, Simplicity making those mid-round adjustments that are actually paying off for them. And now for LG, it's going to be a 2-1-2 split.
A little bit of passive approaches coming out here for LG. They will allow Simplicity to pretty much take the entirety of the map. And this is going to be a lesson in patience for Simplicity here, because you've gotten everything you could possibly want and then some. And Jesus needs to just hold this position front side train. You've got Raph with a shotgun playing through mid. He gets over ambitious, gets picked up by Band. And that all of a sudden puts a lot of pressure on the Jesus and Cartels, who no longer have the ability for a rotation out of a pivot from Raph. Jesus catches some good timing. Oh! Washi, what did you just do to him?
The guy is... He has aimbot, dude! I swear, how do you get those shots from the back end? Blur gets a pick. But again, like what you mentioned, that just dealt so much damage already to Simplicity where they could have had things turned around at that point. And now Luminosity still very much cautious here in this area because they haven't cleared it out quite yet.
Bro, that is tough to see. That was FREE free for Jesus, and he just got absolutely dumped on. Holy. If that doesn't take the wind out of your sails, I don't know what does. 4v3 situation. Simplicity still an opportunity to maybe pick up one through mid. They do. They find Vague. The problem is that is just a bait to keep Simplicity's defense planted over towards B. Envy will get the bomb planted and escape back over towards Lockers. The train will also make this rotation tough for the defense. Tough 3v3 with two snipers on the other side for Simplicity here.
Late nade coming in from Simplicity does not get anyone whatsoever. I mean, your bomb's going to be planted. No one's going to be right there in that spot. Probably should have saved it later on for this tower attack. Kings, though, gets the upper hand, gets rid of Tectonic, and now the push coming in. We need to see player number 1 from Simplicity as well. Trying to get that information. He still wins it, Blur as well. And now another sign of life coming in from Simplicity. And even though Washi had an amazing shot off of Jesus, it was... It was a good response on their end.
Yeah, Blur and Kings say, brother, we got your back. Don't worry. Stuff happens. We get it. It's just unfortunate, Jesus, that we saw that.
I know, live.
Caught you at 8K right there, brother.
I want to see Washi's perspective, though. My goodness.
All right, Simplicity's still alive, but tested every step of the way. Now, LG will come out of spawn pretty reserved. Once again, they're going to see if they can catch Simplicity getting a little bit over-ambitious, but it looks like Raph has learned his lesson. He's going to play inside around Ticket. Kings does catch one deep through mid, and furthermore, Jesus Saves does get into that deep train position again. So this was never seen last time by LG, and it will be a big obstacle if they do eventually try to commit to A.
So far, Cartel is going to be that first line of defense as well as Raph, and that's going to be huge for them. Tectonic even things out. So Luminosity needs to find a way to cut through the defenses right now of Simplicity, but the more that they're taking some time, that actually just allows Simplicity to add more defense on B.
Now, they should be feeling pretty comfortable about this. It's Kings who's rotating between looking over towards Jesus' left at A, since Jesus will not have any idea if anyone pushes behind him through lockers. And maybe contact from Raph, he could just pop up and try to take a look through mid, but LG are really trying to test the patience of Simplicity. And they've been rewarded in, again, over-eagerness from Simplicity's defense. But this time, Jesus Saves will back out of train, hold top tower. This gives the ability for Kings to rotate back over towards middle. And also the defenders at B to kind of help each other out, yeah, through mid. This is very well designed by Simplicity in the 4v4. Make it 4v3. Train also going through as isolation still not fully earned. Cartels does very well to go 1-for-1, especially considering the bomb carrier is now down. Jesus also catches Band at range, although Jesus, no, not again, brother!
Is that the train?
Not like this! Smoke goes through, Band tries to plant, Raph can't find him! Raph can't find him! What's happened? Tectonic gets the first kill, but the time runs out on the play. I don't know what just happened to Raph.
Did he get the kill? No, he didn't get the kill. They just stopped the plant.
I think they got body blocked on each other, if I'm being honest. I think they both kind of bumped chests and everyone started freaking out. But the clock becomes Simplicity's biggest allies. Now they're all of a sudden a round away from getting this to OT somehow.
What a chaotic round that was. I mean, that's so hard to digest. But here we go. Fast hit towards Alpha. Only have to worry about that one player. That's Kings. But he's been hitting his shots here in this particular S&D. And now they're going to be a little bit careful. Trying to check for that information down. Who's going to be into that train. But is that going to be their trophy system?
I don't know if that's an offensive trophy or a defensive trophy. It'd have to be an offensive trophy. Nobody from the defense has come close unless it got thrown over the top of the mid-train. Yep, that is an offensive trophy. Okay. So LG will have the ability to execute on A if they want to based off their own nades here, but the defense has moved to try to deal with this. Raph is just making sure no one jumps over the top of the defensive side of the trains. And Envy will be able to get across in plant. Does he get out? That's the real question. Yes, he does. And in the same process, Raph gets caught trying to cross over to assist.
Band is going to be in a really great spot. Getting 2 to his name, gets spotted though, just gets tagged and finally gets dealt with. But Jesus has to worry about that one more player down. That's going to be one player, Washi. 2v4 and now a 1v4, not going to be doable for Simplicity. And that is just amazing. Blur though gets one. 17 seconds left on the clock, not doable. Washi finishes the job. 7-5, but my goodness, did LG drop the bomb in some certain situations?
Dropped the bomb, dropped the ball, got
Everything's
turned on.
spaghetti.
I mean, yeah, it's just, it's, wow. That is not something you characteristically see from Jesus Saves. I mean, at one point in time, I think we were all arguing this guy should be starting on a top tier team. And as he gets picked into the Simplicity squad, he kind of helped boost them up to the top. But boy, there were some things we saw that bear not be repeated for Jesus Saves. That said, though, LG still tested after what I thought was a very convincing first half for them. I mean, Simplicity came out the gate with what looked to be a set play that LG were just not ready for. They put together the quick adjustment. They throw their stuns and flashes. Simplicity get completely bamboozled by it. But once we got over to the defensive side, Simplicity maybe not fully. You didn't have to
There it is.
slow motion.
Oh,
That
no.
did him dirty.
There's so many curse moments in this Express. You got that one from Jesus, that one off the smoke. Impressive.
Actually did him dirty right
I
there.
know, right?
It was well merited. I know that they're all smiling in the back right now. But finishing off the point, it just felt like defensively, LG, or sorry, pardon me, devious, what? Simplicity, it's late here. Simplicity were getting a little overeager at times, and it looked like LG were going to get caught maybe a bit off guard by it. It just came down to the opening 5v5s didn't really punish them. It was the late chaos in the 3v3s, the 2v4s, things like that, that LG just weren't able to fully manage through. So it went longer than I think we would have expected considering the first half, but Simplicity still find themselves down 0-2. Going into a raid control that they obviously have to win.
This is a different kind of rhythm and momentum from LG compared to that first game, because that was kind of far away. The points were pretty far, but seeing Hardpoint, how it went down, where you do get to see that Simplicity almost caught up to them here in S&D as well. Now we're seeing kind of what the old LG sort of is looking like, but also Simplicity is a very talented team. And so this is kind of a task and a test for Luminosity to finally get it, because so far I'm looking at their past matches. This is their hardest matchup so far, and they're pretty convincing at this point.
The raid control leaves something to be desired from LG. I think is my biggest reaction here. Whereas for Simplicity, that's where they've been able to collect on top teams. It's been in their control. So if there were to be an opportunity for them to get to a map number 4, it would obviously have to be right here. I still think that overall, though, they missed out on a chance on map number 1. The Arsenal would have been a map that I think Simplicity were happy to see in the pool. And then the Express, based on recent results, you would also assume that they would have been pretty clearly happy about it being in. But being down 0-2 with now having to go through the raid, a follow-up hard point that they don't necessarily look particularly great on, and then a wild card map number 5 that even gets to that point doesn't necessarily bode well for Simplicity. So it looks like all things are starting to tilt towards the advantage of LG and Tribe still staying undefeated before they meet up against each other. But I don't want to rule Simplicity out yet. It just comes down to, will there be enough composure for them to step into this map number 3 with a clear and level head?
I think it's still going to be close. When it comes to raid, we saw how badly LG actually played and how they left mid completely open. It's just a matter of how fast can they actually adjust with just how many minutes, just an hour apart from all of their games. And they're going to be ending up with a map they're very comfortable in. That's going to be Summit later on at Hardpoint, just in case Simplicity actually wins this raid. So it's still looking really much in the favor of LG, like what you mentioned.
Yeah, this was one of those series that the way we set it up at the beginning was Simplicity would have to beat them and beat them quickly. The longer the series goes on, the worse the news gets. And obviously being down 0-2 means that they would have to win it at 5. You guys knew that. Why did we tell you?
Because
we had to fill some time. That's why.
Exactly.
Simplicity on the offense, looking to at least approach over towards B early. Band the only player currently in through mid, but he does get pillars for free. Little 360 as he slides through, just trying to find contact. And LG's defense will come out on top. Last one to find would be Cartels over the top of the rock. Bold gunfight from Cartels, who Still lucky to be alive, well, at least for a time. Nearly didn't get punished for it, but Washi's nade does land, and LG will have an opportunity here to get their defense swarmed past this B ring.
I'm pretty sure that at this point, Washi has X-ray vision, man. I mean, his nades have been superb. His snipes have been on point, and now allows his team to actually just have such a solid defensive setup here in B. Only a tick of progress for Simplicity. The clock's winding down. They head their efforts, though, here into Alpha, as everyone else from Luminosity trying to go in there for the flush, and one player, Ban, applies so much pressure.
Jesus saves, playing backside spiral, also takes down 2. Good trigger to split out of him, so the play on towards A continues, and Luminosity may need to make a decision here. This second tick of progress is pretty much gone. Raph inside of money takes down 1, slides to predict the second. Tech having a little bit of issue with it, getting multiple chances at this gunfight, but this is all delaying time. LG from the front will have an opportunity to contest the A zone, but Raph follows up, does get his 4th straight elimination, and this will surely be an extra 60 seconds added to the clock. Wow, off the respawn, Jesus is already at B finding kills. He will eventually drop so the defense can get into place, but a minute 45 on the clock and a huge opening from Raph has advantages already building here for Simplicity.
Mind games right now from Simplicity. The fact that it took 2 players to try to get rid of Raph, but they weren't able to do so. And now they're going to be having that information from that hunter-killer drone and possibly a kill as well, but no, it does not. And now we do get to see a 3 and 2 split, where they have to decide where they want to push out, but the Luminosity knows very well that the players from Simplicity, they're going to be coming from up top.
Pillar's going to be the battleground likely, as this player on the back, like you mentioned, through Laundry is just so labored. And as Vague is able to pick off 1, Man will respond with one of his own. How does Envy live through that? Hello? Blur gets a double still, and that might be the floodgates opening up. Simplicity finding the kills, and they're looking for spawn traps first and foremost. Still 60 seconds on the clock. And honestly speaking here, hold on, LG are still a really good defensive setup around B. And this clock may be their lifeline out of what has been a very difficult first defense.
Simplicity needs to win this through gunfights, because so far they're just doing the spawn traps. They're just sending all those 3 players to try and get those kills down. 8 and 11, are you going to be able to get those 8 kills? And that just allowed Luminosity to have such a good defensive setup. And now for Simplicity, they need to find a way to catch up with just 1 tick of progress left for B. Still very doable, but Tectonic being a wall right now for them.
Raph does get over towards the side, Rock will get shut down. 77, 23 seconds on the clock through the smoke. They get shut down still. Cartels pop the war machine. Could this be the difference maker? LG have operators of the road if they need to use them. Clock will stop at 15 as the contest starts to come through. Envy deep through the ring. The shots are clean, but Raph pops the purifier out. Washi trying to stay at range. War machine comes through, the contest is still in. Jesus gets blown off the map. Last one left is Kings. He gets a trophy down to try to work with this. 1v2, 7 seconds on the clock. No one peeks. Here comes the play. It's Washi who lands the final shot. Got tight near the end, but LG survived the spawn trap and bleed out the clock to take the defense.
Simplicity tried to win it via life count, and that just gave them so little time to capture that objective. There's only so much you can do when you're only killing 2 players at a time in that spawn trap. Luminosity plays that to perfection. And now we're seeing a good setup coming in from Simplicity, trying to win that gunfight in through mid, and also getting a lot of plays from Luminosity here from Pillars.
Yeah, really convincing opening here for Simplicity. Defensive Apprentice will also committed to it, so it'll be a 5-for-1 exchange in the opening lives. LG taking their time coming out of spawn, realizing that they cannot afford to make mistakes here, so it's going to be a play down over to the pool side. Raph, well done. Through the pool stairs, throws his shoulder, gets the intel, follows up, now Blur. This feels familiar. Over towards Tiki side with a sniper rifle on the defense. You know what he can do. Envy trying to hunt him out, but he's not going to get much of a chance from that angle. And Luminosity are essentially stuck inside of Art at the moment, and well, Simplicity will eventually wrap through, find the kills, and clear things out.
Oh, this is such a good defense from Simplicity. They are not giving any kind of breathing room for Luminosity whatsoever. Putting Blur right there by poolside is going to be the best decision that they can do, because he can just be left alone there. All of the gunfights being won right now from Simplicity, and just like that, it's going to be 14 seconds left on the clock. 14 just lives for Luminosity, 25 for Simplicity, just dropping 5 lives. This is dominance right now from Simplicity.
LG's having a real tough time offensively on this map. It starts with the break-off first and foremost, but even on top of that, following through behind it has not been comfortable in any form for LG. They will keep the clock stopped, and it looks like they very well may add an extra 60 seconds here. Careful, Simplicity, you're giving away a lot. Blur is on the flank, but he's got a sniper rifle out. So how many does he find? The answer is all of it. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry for even remotely doubting you, Blur. He's on 5 in a row, by the way. The pistol comes through. Band will trade him through, but still, damage has been dealt. Simplicity's defense runs away with round number 2.
There you go. 4 lives to 17 and 0 seconds left, and that should be it for Simplicity. Looking like a very convincing round 1 and 2, actually, where it was a last-minute effort from Tectonic to bring out his War Machine in that first round to try and funnel out everyone else, and now they need to find a way to change up their defense at this point.
Well, the thing is, Simplicity could make a gut check call here to pop early operators since they have an advantage in the economy, and they will. Cartel's, this is his second War Machine. But everyone stayed alive through this, and hold on, Vague has a free look at the pinch. Well done, Vague doesn't step too far forward, knowing Cartel's was still a part of the play, but that's an opening operator that gets absolutely nothing, and Envy will make sure there's no follow-up, so the rest of the defenders can actually rotate down to A, and they're gonna be in a really good defensive spot as all 5 members of Simplicity try to make their way on. Tech loses the window, but Vague will have a free bedroom. Try to pinch this up as the clock stops. Members on for Simplicity.
Kings just wins an essential gunfight, gets rid of the players coming in from Staircase and also here in Bedroom. That's going to be huge for them. Everyone else from Luminosity, though, funneling in through Basketball, but Cartel's applying a little bit of pressure. First tick of progress here for Simplicity. That's the only thing that can do, but then 2 players from Simplicity are going to be rotating off into that Bravo side, and that just allows them for a free pick here.
Yeah, the 5-man stack down towards Pool just gave Luminosity way too many options when it comes to pinching up that offensive set play. But off the respawn, through driveway, and on towards B comes Simplicity, and they have battled back very nicely here in the life count. Envy, realizing that we could be in trouble from being spawn trapped, will hold his life a little while longer, while it looks like they will have to concede the 60 seconds as the B zone will come through for Simplicity's offense.
First tick of progress down for Alpha, and now they're going to be even down when it comes to the lives, and now it could be a possible top laundry hit as they're trying to go in for that spawn trap. That's player number 3, opening things up for them. Jesus Saves, brings out the Spire. That's going to be huge for him. And able to eliminate Washi right there, and that's going to be huge for them. Not just that, Raph with the Purifier deals a lot of damage, and this is looking very nasty for Luminosity.
Oh, it's just... As soon as you see a Purifier in your spawn, you'd be thinking, well, this was a fun time. But again, LG have dealt with this pretty darn nicely, considering the circumstances. They get out of spawn, they find a couple of trade-back kills, and it gives them a lifeline again. At the last second defensively, 10 plays 7, but the map has been re-earned by LG. You've got a quick route from Vague all the way through Garage. And as Tectonic pinches this through water, Cartels will give up his position, leading Vague to come around to get his trade eventually, but the whole hit for Simplicity has to find success through mid.
Here we go again.
No time for this.
No, I mean, they're just, again, going in for that top laundry hit, possibility to get those players off, but then Luminosity knows that they have to go in through Poolside or Basketball. They're not overextending at all. They're just playing the time to their advantage. Blur, though, gets that kill. Vague gets the trade. 7 plays 4.
A couple of kills do come out, 7 versus 3. It really comes down to number 1 in blue. Band has to stay alive. Vague will work back over towards water stairs, so that, again, that spawn trap doesn't really mean much. Blur will drop. Clock is still ticking. Clock is still ticking. Simplicity of 2 members over towards Basketball side. Annihilator gets popped for Kings, but you got a touch. And there is an opportunity for number 3 to do that, but he falls. That was Jesus Saves. Kings now has to be the last whoop. From the front, he's got the Annihilator out. 1v2 situation for Raph, nothing there. And there's 7 lives left. You're gonna spawn trap for 2 kills when there's 18 seconds on the clock?
That's 2 in a row for Simplicity, where this could have been an easy 3-0 for them, but Luminosity is just taking advantage of the mistakes of Simplicity in those late rounds. And my goodness, they have to just find a way to not make it there, but Luminosity up 2. And now they're going in for that A push. Has to worry only 1 player.
Yeah, that was just Blur who only gets 1. Follow-up, though, from the rest of the defense rotating over. Jesus Saves, does clear off the zone, so no progress really being made here at A. Tectonic still trying to force the square peg into the round hole. He's had the War Machine out the whole time. Does find an opportunity for this rest of the LG offense to continue forwards. Blur off the spawn, though, has gotten into Basketball, and you can see it in the kill feed. Blur is popping off. Man, this guy is different.
Raph, on the other hand, though, look at him. He's getting those kills down, but he finally gets down. And so far, player number 3 coming in from Envy does get that kill down. So far, Luminosity still trying to get those kills, but with everyone else from Simplicity having those war machines, having those operators down, it's going to be very hard to go and infiltrate here in Bravo.
LG really needs to just sit down, look at the map, and start drawing out what our breakoffs are going to be, because they have had a real tough time on offense. Good news is, they still have another defense to play at worst. And this round isn't technically over yet. 4-man stack over towards ring. Mid-map going to be fought for by Ban. Well done. Big double for him. And now he can assist on the play over towards ringside. Tectonic deals with the last defender. Clock will stop at 25 seconds. 2 life advantage for Simplicity at the moment, but Band is working on it. The transfer's good. Nasty stuff from Band. Give him the extra 60. Simplicity have to concede and set up their defense for A.
He has the clout to play with. He's gonna be good. He will be a really good player coming in from the spawn trap. He needs to wait for the rest of his teammates. That's play number 3, and Envy could be that defense that he needed. There you go, claw pops in a really good spot. He does get stunned though, but everyone else from Luminosity right there for the trades.
Yeah, okay. Kings will get farmed twice, but LG do shut down the operator. Kings is just trying to play the video game right now. He's completely stuck inside a spawn. Vague will follow up, Purifier out. He does get 2, stays alive enough to get the 3rd, and slips through. Pred missile right into the spawn, and LG have completely overwhelmed. Wow, what a turn it was, because there were some moments in there where LG were having a real tough time on the offensive side, but the last second push, getting through mid, Ban saves the central offensive round by winning through mid, and then the spawn trap becomes a spawn trap. Rinse, wash, repeat. Throw operators at it, easy peasy, no problem.
Vamos a ver si me sale el error. La maldición de Javier. De Taito. No, no entra.
That's how you do.
You know when they only going to get a kill or 2, and you're allowing LG's defense to get freely in towards bedroom, have full mid-map control to pinch the hard point, or pardon me, the zone by way of like pool stairs. It's just, it's too one-dimensional. Like, you have to understand